We were Indian gazing each other.
Yeah.
So I was staring weirdly at him. He was staring weirdly at me.
So Indian G-A-Z-E.
Yes.
On my dad's For You page or YouTube Explore, he's really into watching live streams of other people's funerals.
I don't know.
We got first round Zambia versus Slovakia.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, the game, we bring back higher or lower, and our new segment is niche habits. But for that, throughout the week, we've got me and Miguel Rowe on the other sofa.
G'day, g'day.
And we have Seni.
Yo, I caught up with friend of the show, Kat, last night. And obviously, entertaining character. So I have plenty of yarns from basically her life and, you know, the last couple of months of her life. But before that, we went to a restaurant and we were sitting there. And this brown guy was sitting on the table next to us. And he looks over at me. And I look at him. And you know the Indian gaze, bro?
You keep mentioning the Indian gaze.
Bro, we were Indian gazing each other.
Yeah.
So I was staring weirdly at him. He was staring weirdly at me.
So Indian G-A-Z-E.
Yes.
Okay. Just to be clear.
Not the bloke who sent me a dick pic. No.
Yeah, no, not that.
Not that guy.
Bro, you need to stop telling people that story.
I didn't even bring it up.
He told it again on Tuesday at Oztag.
That
To
literally.
a girl
So did
who he's
someone-
met for 2 weeks.
So someone else brought it up, bro.
Someone else brought it up. Triple Cheese brought it up.
That is true. He's a menace.
And then decided to tell the story to this random girl. And then, by the way, no sympathy from anyone, really.
yeah,
Well,
you,
victim blaming. You as a victim were blamed.
Like proper victim blaming.
That's poor. That's not on.
Not on.
anyway,
Anyways.
so this guy was starting to get up to leave, and he's like, I listened to the pod. And then he said something. And then I couldn't hear it. I'm like, what did you say? He's like, you told me to say this to you.
Mm.
And then he's like, oh, I know so-and-so. And then he like walked off. And then I'm like, did he say stay dangerous? I actually don't know. I couldn't confirm it. I was also a bit waved at the time. So my friend, if you're listening, please write in and confirm if you said stay dangerous.
I got to stay dangerous.
You ever stay dangerous? All right,
Yeah,
give us
yeah.
your stay dangerous.
On, I think it was Monday night last week. You were there, Senny?
No, I was not.
Lamloy Boys or Lamloy Bros, the Oztag
Ah,
influencers.
Yeah.
One of the guys was filming one of the games. He comes up to us and says, stay dangerous. And I was like, wow.
I was there.
Are we
Actually, yes.
starting a movement?
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting a movement. In the Spotify comments, we haven't got any Spotify comments for like 8 months. Got 2 in the last episode. Both of them signed off, stay dangerous.
Nice. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Wait, did we open up the Spotify comments or have people just not been commenting?
No, they just haven't been commenting.
Have you ever thought to leave a Spotify comment in?
No, but now I want people to do.
So, Spotify, hop on. If you're driving, pull over,
Yeah.
leave a comment, stay dangerous, and carry on your
No,
merry
well,
way.
if you give us some nice commentary, we'll read it on the podcast maybe.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
some funny insights, you know what I mean?
So back to Kat. So I've mentioned her before of Marta fame. She's actually moved places now.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Kat, her dad. Friend
would
of
I
the
say?
Famous
show.
cat had had 3 points on the guest leaderboard.
Yeah,
mate.
That is true.
sorry.
That would have been mad if I caught up with her. That would have been crazy.
I thought you just bumped into her. So you're talking about Kat, the girl who's of Marta fame.
of Marta
Beefing
fame.
her neighbor.
Go back, there's many episodes where we've talked about this where she's got a psycho neighbor.
And then she didn't let us film in the building, so that swiftly died.
Anyway, she left, and on their last day, they were thinking of smearing dog poo on Marta's door.
Oh.
And luckily, her boyfriend talked her out of it. And I'm like, why wouldn't you?
No, why would she? It's so weird.
Really?
It's like year 12 muck-up day. When they smear poo on all like the train stations and stuff. Dude, you can't be doing that at age 26 or whatever, how old is she?
She's 28, but that's beside the point.
And what would she do? She get gloves and just smear it on? I think that's actually a criminal offense.
Is
dare
it?
I suggest, yeah.
Surely it is.
Sure, it's fair play.
Defacing other people's property.
Tit
man.
for tat.
I think you got to do it a little bit more subtle. Like, there was a Reddit thread I was reading like ages ago. It was like, I have a really bad landlord. How do I ruin his life without him knowing it was me? Apparently, a lot of the comments is like, under the fridge, you slide some like rotten fish, and then the smell just permeates, but they can't really pinpoint where it's at. That's a more subtle way of getting people that you don't like to screw them over a little bit.
Yeah, right.
But the smearing, if I'm Marta, I'm dead set looking for that person to lynch them, potentially.
So yeah, Kat recently got a dog, which is where she was going to get the dog poo. She wasn't going to
So
go.
she could source it.
She could source it. That's
Nice.
why she came up with that idea. It's
Right.
like she has a little puppy now, 3-4 months old, and she did a photo shoot with the dog. And I want to know, is this normal behavior? is this something well, you're both dog owners.
So you're saying went to like a photo studio?
I'll show you some photos. So this is the first one. Don't swipe. Just look at that one only.
So the photo is of a dog in a briefcase sitting on top of a bigger briefcase. Actually quite artsy.
It is. It's very cute.
Show me the photo
vibes.
again, Cindy.
It's very cute. It's a very cute photo.
I'll put my hand up. I personally never had a dog.
Would you do this? Oh, wait.
Never had a dog photo shoot. However, I have had family photos and the dog has been involved in the family photo shoot.
Yeah.
But not a specific like, oh, here, Harley, now wear this beret and then smile if you can.
What about this one?
That one, to Rose's point, is a bit more play on.
Is it? I don't know.
It's the two of them with the dog.
Yeah.
This is what you would do with the newborn baby. This is not what you would do with the dog. And they're all dressed in white. It's giving cult.
Yeah, they're like cradling the dog. It's like Migs said, it's kind of like a baby. Just think of like a baby family shoot and just replace the baby with a nice small dog.
So she won this photo shoot on a Facebook raffle.
Oh, really? People win those things.
That was red flags for me. So yeah, apparently
Was the people that ran the raffle her friend, potentially?
apparently it was just a random one she saw and she won it. And so she won the photo shoot and she got one free picture, like printed picture that comes with it.
It's a bit stingy photo shoot prize.
It's a little 4 by 6 inch photo, so about yay big. And then if you wanted to get the digitals, which you just saw, you had to pay for it.
Right.
Guess how much you had to pay for?
$100?
Yeah, I was thinking 100, maybe 80, 90, something like that.
It was $400 for 30 pictures.
And she shelled out, I assume. Oh my. Dude, how is that a prize?
You didn't really win anything at this point.
Yeah, you win the chance to pay for the photo shoot. Really?
So then we went on to what kind of scams have other people fallen for. So one of our other friends fell. He also, apparently Facebook raffles is a common thing these guys sign up for.
Oh, I signed up for one actually
Really?
last week. Yeah.
All right, we'll get to that in a second. So this guy, he's like a big snowboarder and he's into skiing, snowboarding. So there was a raffle to win like this really high end like snowboard.
By raffle, do you mean it's like a photo and you just comment?
Yeah,
Or
it
is
was
there
like
an
one of
actual
those.
raffle feature?
Maybe no. This one was just so the snowboard one was just a competition that you just entered for free.
Right.
The dog pictures was an actual raffle that you bought tickets for, but it was like pretty cheap. So the snowboard one, he didn't win the major prize, but he won one of the minor prizes,
It's pretty good.
which is $150 mystery box. So this was a US company.
Yeah.
Loot box.
So you had to pay $35 for shipping to bring it over. Fair enough, but you're getting $150 worth of stuff.
Value.
So he paid the $35. He got the box. He opened it. It was one shitty little like skeleton mask, like one that he said you could spit through it, and then shitty stickers that were worth maybe $5. The mask was maybe worth $3. So he got about $8 worth of things in a $150 mystery box, and he had to fork out $35 for shipping.
Yeah. So I've entered, I think, a few of these Facebook raffles. One of which, the one last week, I actually paid for something. So the ones that I've entered before, it's like enter your email address. It was, you win like an MJ Bale suit package and
pretty good.
tailoring, fitting. I've never won any of these, by the way. The one I paid for the first time this week, I got done. It's like a Nick Kyrgios endorses it, which is I think how I got done. It's a raffle, but basically you pay, each raffle ticket is pretty expensive. It's like $10, let's say, but the prize is pretty good. In this case, it was a Rolex Daytona is what I was up for. RRP of like 60 grand, right?
Pretty good for $10.
Yeah. So
Some might say too good.
too good for $10. So I entered that. I mean, I don't know if I've won or not, but there was like crazy other packages as well. It's like there's a subscription service for this. So you join this company, it's called like Unlocked or something.
Yeah.
And then for like $20 a month, you get entries into these raffles and the prizes are pretty good. Now, there's another raffle, which we were like scheming about like ages ago, where you buy a raffle ticket for like $25 and the grand prize is like a house.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So it's very similar to that kind of thing, but it was on an Instagram ad. I saw it. I was like, oh man, I'd love to win a Rolex Daytona. $10. What's $10? I think ever since that sports betting incident, I've been itching for for a bit of thrill.
When do you find out about the Daytona?
I find out, I think November 15th or something, middle of this month.
So whatever recording is after that, if you see Ro's wrist, hopefully
Yeah, one whoop.
there's a 60 grand watch on his wrist.
That would be delightful.
I'm always worried with those ones. Aren't they just going to give it to their mates? They'll rig it so their mate wins it?
I don't believe
Or like
in
someone like their employee wins it or
even
something?
like Instagram competitions. I don't believe in them, bro. You don't know who wins. You don't know the nefarious activity behind it.
The one that I always think about is those like the McDonald's Monopoly. Like, does anyone actually win the major prizes? Like, because you can win a car and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was a massive scandal when the Monopoly first came out in the US. The bloke who was in charge of the stickers basically gave it out to their friends, and it was their friends who claimed it, and then he got like 25 years in jail. But now it's like
What?
legit. Yeah. This guy was
What? Nah,
rigging
dude.
lotteries. I don't know, 25, but it was a lengthy sentence, like
Really?
more than you'd expect for like a white collar crime.
It's like fraud, no? Basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Basically, it is fraud.
Well, there you go.
That's why it's a crime. But I low key enter any and all competitions I see
Seriously?
on Instagram that don't require me to restory or repost any of that nonsense.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
it's a comment,
Yeah,
man,
comment,
I'll chuck
yeah.
a couple comments down the pipe for the chance.
That is true.
I saw something just somewhat similar. I saw on Instagram. Thoughts on this deal, right? So I saw an Instagram ad. There's a new convenience store somewhere opening up, and they're like, "Oh, grand opening! We have this great deal for our new customers. Like, your first purchase can get 20% off. Decent
Wow.
deal, right?"
Mm.
And it's like, but you have to 1, restory, 2,
Yeah.
follow, 3, tag 5 friends, and they're like 4, share on fucking Facebook or something. The list went on, and I'm like,
Who's doing this?
for 20% off your little
20%.
fucking convenience store, mate? It's not.
Yeah, for 20% off a Red Bull, like really? Like how much effort are you putting into that?
Relax.
I think I draw the line at storing and commenting, even following, I'll give them that because I'm
Follow
just
and
going to
comment.
unfollow
You can
later.
just unfollow. Yeah.
Would you go to the extent of making a burner Instagram potentially?
No.
Just for these competitions?
Yeah, 'cause
kind
what if
of
you
worth
win,
it.
What if you win, I don't know, $1,000 prize or something? What's an extra email and an extra Instagram account?
That's probably worth it, but I just don't care
That much
enough.
effort,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm not on the hunt because I remember we were talking about this because when we were like a lot smaller, we would run these giveaways, and then basically there was like 15 people entering, and you get a pretty good chance.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that the best strategy is to look for these like smaller content creators, and where there's like not that many entrants, and obviously the prizes are not going to be as good,
As good, yeah.
but you're still probably much more likely to win. I've got an impromptu dob in a rare unit.
Here we go.
If you want to hear it. The rare unit I'm dobbing in is my father.
Oh, don't do Biju like that.
Biju's going to
man.
get done
Come on.
very dirty today.
Did you listen?
No, Bindu listens.
Bindu
though.
listens, all right,
She's
here
an
we
avid
go.
Did
listener.
Bindu experience this
Did she see this?
rarness?
Yeah. She was the one who dubbed him in, low-key.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
So, turns out my dad's hobby, he loves watching YouTube. He's a fiend for YouTube. And like on my YouTube, I mean, you already know what's on my YouTube for you. It's, anyways, regardless, we're talking about dad now.
Yeah.
On my dad's For You page or YouTube Explore, he's really into watching live streams of other people's funerals.
I don't know how to. Like,
I don't know what to say.
I don't know how to take in this information.
But how do you find that?
So,
What do I search?
apparently, okay, so what would happen is that during COVID, like a lot of people died, so that you do these YouTube lives.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously the algorithms have picked up this guy's really interested in watching funerals.
Dude, that's so morbid, man.
And so my dad's just scrolling through, just trying to find like the good funerals. He'll be like, because he'll sit there and be like, oh, this 27-year-old died like last week. And then he'll be like, oh, that's really sad. I wonder what's his story. So he's got this like curiosity around like the history of these young
So
people
he's
passing
listening
away.
to like the stories of the, what do you call it?
the eulogies.
The eulogies. That's what he's after. Is that what he's after?
Well, I think he's just interested in their life story. He's like, oh, it's so sad this person died so young.
Oh, so he's not into, is he into the logistics of the funeral? Like, oh, that's a good casket.
No,
Like, I don't know.
he's not looking for the aesthetics. He just likes to go and browse through different funerals and find ones that have interesting stories.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah,
That is,
you know you could do this with like alive people as well. Like
Yeah.
Humans of New York type situation.
No, I'm sure you can, but apparently it's not as interesting for Biju.
any good ones you've seen recently?
I don't know. My mum walked into him doing this. He's like, what are you watching?
Is this something he does and he's like, in secrecy, like hiding it from everyone, or is he just loud and proud about it?
No, so he just watches, right? And he's obviously in the bedroom. My mum walks in and says, oh, what are you watching? It's like, oh, I'm just watching this live stream. It's, oh, who passed away? It's like, I don't know. I'm finding out.
I kind of want to do this.
I mean,
Would I get emotionally attached to someone I've never met before?
I think you might.
you do.
You do. Because even like TikToks, I get sometimes a bit emotionally attached to some people's stories, you know?
Mm.
So,
I told
a
him
whole funeral, man.
I told him to comment on the live chat. Just go ham. W's in the chat.
L, bro. L.
Is there a live chat feature for? Surely not for funeral. Surely you turn it off.
gift?
I don't know.
Send roses.
I have no idea what you can and can't do in this sphere. It's a completely different world.
Alrighty, going off 9 and YouTube watch history, bro. Can you please log into your own YouTube account when you watch shit?
It's a shared device, brother. Well, what's happened this time?
So recently, Kush found this from America. He's viewed it. First of all, you've done house research on the pod account. You know that?
yeah.
You know that.
As in, like, I just assume. I have no, I'm not, it's all
Like
good.
there is a big boy spreadsheet
There's a
with
huge
extensive research on it.
I don't think it was extensive.
It was
Extensive
decently big.
enough.
It was
Yeah,
decently
yeah.
big.
And then next we have your watch history. So Kush has sent a screenshot of 4 select videos, and I want to know if you watched them and your thoughts of them. The Dark World of Mega Churches. Remember watching that one?
So I don't really remember any of these because I usually watch them to fall asleep. Is it Magnates Media?
No, it's James Jarney.
Yeah, interesting character, that guy.
Who is he?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, right.
Have a listen.
Well, James Jarney also did The Dark World of New Age Gurus documentary.
These are
Not
like
everything can be the dark world of so and so.
nefarious. Yeah. It's called clickbait.
And then you watch a nearly 4-hour video on deep learning.
Oh, that I actually was interested.
Did ya?
Yeah, that was.
Learn a
pretty
lot
good.
about what is deep learning.
It's just like because usually in my day-to-day role, I'm there trying to do this deep work. Like I'm trying to focus, set aside some time, but I'm just getting these pings, from Slack and this. And I can't focus. I'm like context switching deluxe. So I'm like, how do I deep learn? How do I deep work? That's that video. Beautiful one. Actually, if you have a spare 4 hours.
Is there a condensed version?
No, I think all 4 hours are
Bro
gone.
sacked it up with like 10 minutes to go, bro.
Yeah, that was an
Fair
outro nonsense. Get rid of it.
And then last one, we have Robert Greene, a process for finding and achieving your unique purpose.
I don't know if that was me. I don't remember that at all.
I can assure you it's either not. It's not me, Kush, or Migs.
It's a 3-hour 10 video,
Yeah,
fully watched.
I don't remember that one.
Is that Andrew Huberman?
It's Andrew Huberman.
Yes, that's you for sure.
Yeah.
Have you found your
Who's it? Robert Greene sounds familiar.
Who's the one that wrote A Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah, that's John Green or Frank Green, one of the two brothers.
I was going
I
to say
think
who
Frank
wrote.
Green has a
Oh, sorry.
tie in this. He's dealing with Owala and the Swords.
It might be that guy, actually.
I thought it was the guy who wrote "Two roads diverge into a yellow wood."
Robert Frost.
Sorry.
A roadless trap, yeah. I will say,
Are you on a journey to find purpose, bro? Is that what we're seeing?
No, I'm just interested in this stuff. The documentaries, by the way, by this James Jarney character, extremely entertaining.
Are they like investigative journalism or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have that side, which is interesting. The dark side of mega churches, they're going like, they were talking about Hillsong and stuff.
Hillsong, yeah.
Right down the road, suss out
It's a
this.
very dark world.
It is.
It's a pretty nefarious world, I will say.
very sordid,
Sordid. Twisted affair.
sinister.
But then the
Well,
other,
he used the word sinister last week, and I remember I was rewatching the episode during the week and used the word sinister in like the weirdest context ever.
I don't know. But yeah, I like to go
I was
into
in the
these
ad
deep
read when we were
dives.
talking about you waffle stomping, and you called it sinister.
But yeah, look, I'll continue to
don't.
use the podcast as my own.
Did you get YouTube Premium in the end?
I haven't got
Remember
that.
when he asked us a couple of months ago? He was like, "Oh, who wants
Yeah,
to?"
I signed up. I haven't received my YouTube Premium. Man.
There
you
was, not
sent in
enough,
the money.
Yeah, nah.
there was not enough numbers.
What do you
need
mean? How many do you need for it to be
4.
worthwhile?
4, but no one seems to be into
Then join in.
You had Isaac as well,
Yeah.
and then surely there was a fourth one
Nah,
between.
no one wanted it.
No, I swear Kush said yes.
If
I don't remember.
someone, please, I want YouTube Premium, bro.
Someone
I'm sick of these ads.
message us if you want to split YouTube Premium with us.
They're getting rid of the ad block, by the way.
What do you mean?
Like Chromium, like Google Chrome,
Yeah.
is moving from one version to the next, and
Yeah.
the ad block is going to stop working. That's what they say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give it a couple of weeks and the
The
developers.
current
will-
version will stop working, but I
Are
believe
you a ad blocker or a U block?
I'm a uBlock Origin.
Yeah, I'm a
kind of guy.
uBlock
I'm
fan.
an
for
ad
sure.
block sort of guy.
Nah,
Nah,
they're the stinker now. U block for sure.
Ah, fair. Do you ever donate to these sort of things?
Never. Buy me a cup of coffee, they always ask. Wikipedia
they've
keeps
done so
prompting me.
much.
Wikipedia keeps asking me. I'm like, go away, man.
It's like if everyone who went on this webpage donated $2, we would have enough
But
money to fund
Who
the
does
rest.
it go to? Oh, is it for the company?
Yeah, the company.
Does Wikipedia make money? Don't imagine, right?
Who
Well, they
knows?
don't run ads, so how would they? Once they sell your data.
They need to make money somehow. They can't have.
Yeah, so how are they running?
I don't know what their business. Maybe this is James Johnny needs to do an investigation.
Nefarious donators to
Wikipedia.
George Soros and the likes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been crying out for this, and we've been begging the man himself in the US to give us an update on how he's going. And he sent in a nice little voice memo. So enjoy.
Yes, sir. It's good to be back recording something for the podcast, although I'm not in the studio, not on the couch, and nor do I have a professional microphone. Instead, I am recording a voice note with the Android app called Voice Recorder. So the quality might be absolute trash, but the editor will have to deal with it, which is also myself. But I just wanted to say thank you to all the people who are checking in just to see if I was alive in the Bay Area. It is much appreciated, and I do appreciate the sentiments of checking if I indeed am alive with the consensus that comes with the US of A. But hopefully in the next coming weeks, I will have something for the listeners. You may even see a little setup that I've got here. I may not have the purple or black tiles or a neon critical Manta sign, but I will have something nice visually. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, you see me in a video and I'll have more stories and maybe some excellent discussions and comparisons with San Francisco and Sydney coming up. But do let me know if you want me to do anything content-wise. Want me to check out something in San Francisco? Let me know. I'm all ears, and I'm keen to bring some content for the boys and for our lovely listeners.
Wowee. Well, if you want to hear more from the big man, write in and we can get him to send more voice memos like that.
If there's anything specific you want to know, let us know as well. We'll force him to talk about it.
Alright, our game for this week is higher or lower. So boys, we've got a couple of categories where I'm just going to rattle a few things off at you and you got to tell me if one is higher or lower than the other. Wow. So the first category is Amazon products. So I'm going to give you a couple and you tell me which one's higher or lower. First round, what is more expensive? A Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Variety Pack, 6 of them, or an Amazon Echo Studio Smart Speaker with Dolby Atmos?
I mean,
surely it's the cleaner.
Yeah.
You know,
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean.
What are we saying?
Mate, let's get...
Anything that has, brand Dolby Atmos, man, that's bumping the price up.
All right, we've gone Amazon is $199. Mr. Clean is $9.39.
Beautiful.
Hey, this game's too easy. All right, next up. So we still have the Amazon Echo, which we know is $109.99 US. And the next one is Amazon Basics Slim Velvet Non-Slip Clothes Hangers. 100 pack of hangers.
100. How much is a hanger per piece?
Maybe
not $2.
10 cents, maybe.
Then send the speaker, Senny.
All right, we're going to go Amazon Echo again. Dude, it's $38 for the hangers.
100 hangers?
Yeah, that's pretty expensive.
I think that's half of 100 hangers is a lot of hangers.
I think 100 hangers is like a lifetime supply of hangers. Like, I don't think you need more after that.
All right, so we are currently on a 2-win streak. So the Amazon Dolby Smart has pissed off. So we still got the hangers there at $37.93. And next up is a long handle broom and dustpan set.
Is there any brand attached to that?
Is that a more Tree Len? You guys know your broom brands like that?
Well, I'm going to say it's obviously lower.
Is it lower or higher than $37.93?
I think it's like a $12 job.
Yeah, I think it's the hangers as well. Surely, right? How much can a dustpan go for?
Yeah, not that much.
All right, we've gone the hangers. Dude, the dustpan was $24.99.
That it seems
Maybe
like
Treeland is a luxury brand in the cleaning industry. Who knows?
All right, so we still got the dustpan. So the hangers have gone, and now we've got the Casper Sleep Original Pillow. One pillow versus versus the dustpan.
Pillows are expensive,
especially original pillow. That sounds like there's a bit of brand name to it.
So more than $24.99.
It's the original.
Right. I think it's about $100.
It is correct. $51.99. $52 USD. So that's about 100 AUD.
You paying that much for a pillow?
Yeah,
for a good one.
They say invest in a mattress. You'll sleep on it every day.
All right, so we have the pillow at $51.99 versus the Amazon Echo Pop. Is that more or less than $51.99?
What's a pop?
Well, now I think we have to think about this.
What's an Amazon Echo Pop?
Is it like a Alexa?
It's like an Alexa, but it's like...
Or is this like music?
It looks like half a coconut.
So it's like a Google Home.
It's a speaker. It's a speaker, yeah. It's like one of those home...
Is Pop like the mini version, you reckon?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like the iPod Shuffle type thing.
So does that go for peanuts?
I think it does go for peanuts.
But then what was the original one? The one with the Dolby Atmos. How much did it go for?
Almost
200.
$200.
This has got no Dolby Atmos.
No Dolby Atmos.
It's about half the size.
Much less than half the size.
Are you getting like those small Google, what is it, Nest or something for like less than $52?
I bought it. No, I think not because I bought a Google Home the other couple
like
of weeks
$70?
ago. Yeah, they're like $89 ish.
Yeah, but that's like the original.
that's the
one.
B
normal
size.
size.
That's the mini.
Mini.
It's the mini.
is
I
that the
think
mini?
the big boy is like probably around $200 as well.
So we're saying more or less than $52.
Thinker.
I would say it's more. How can a pillow be more than some high tech
Technology.
yeah.
I'm going to go less, man. I don't know.
Oh,
Percenty.
deciding vote.
Because I think it's just a small little bitch one that'll go for peanuts. An entry level.
But how can they sell it for less than $52?
I think it is less than 52. I'm going to
Really?
go the pillow,
Okay.
and I'm happy to wear it if it's wrong. We're going to go pillow. Yeah, the Echo is $17.99.
Yeah, mate, peanuts. Echo Pop, mate. It's a tiny little bitch boy.
All right, so the pillow has gone. We're currently on a 5-win streak
Dude,
now.
this is crazy.
$17 they're getting rid of those things for.
So Amazon Echo versus a 4-tier stackable plastic storage bin with lid and wheels. And it's from the brand Wise Owens.
What is I don't even
Looks like-
understand.
It's
Is
just
it
a little
cupboards?
storage unit. It's a storage unit, 4-level storage unit with lid and wheels.
You can see the photos, and what do you think of the build quality on that?
It looks cheap. It looks plastic.
But $17 cheap?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I can't see it being less than $17.
Yeah,
How much
Suck
of
it
those IKEA storage things go for?
All right, we're going to go with the storage unit. Yeah, $39.95
Still cheap, bro. Everything's cheap. Wowee.
US dollars.
You are true. Yeah, true.
All right, next up. So we got the storage unit, and up next, this is a tough one. I don't know how it's going to go. It's up against the Kodak Pix Pro digital camera.
This will be a tough one.
How much is a digital camera these days?
Well, Kush said the one we bought was like a couple grand.
Yeah, that's what Kush said, though.
I don't know.
I don't know how much it actually
I didn't see receipts,
Yeah.
so who knows,
Straight
really?
into the Kundra pocket, the Kundra CBA account.
He's run away with our money, man.
What do we reckon? Is it more or less than
Bro,
$39.95?
this camera has to be like a couple hundred whacks, bro. Sure.
All right, we'll go the camera. $179.99. So it's not
not
that
bad.
expensive. All right, next up, we got the camera versus the Amazon Fire Stick 4K streaming device. I assume it's like the Google
Chromecast.
Chromecast. Yeah,
I think
Fire Stick is a mad name, by the way.
What's our
Yeah.
win streak, by the way?
We're on 7 currently.
Okay. Let's see if we can
We'll call it at 10, and then we'll try a different category. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Fire Stick versus digital camera.
I feel like the Fire Stick is more expensive than you think, but no, it's not. It's not.
It's
beating
not
the
more
camera.
than $180, surely. All right, we're gonna go with the camera. The Fire Stick is a measly $29.99.
4K, but
4K. All right, so we got the Fire Stick versus a 9-piece steel gardening tool set from Grenoble.
any Grenoble fans out there?
I reckon this might be surprisingly expensive.
Yeah? Yes.
I think it all depends on the brand, because if it's a cheap brand, it could honestly be $10. But if it's actually a premium brand, these gardening tools could go for a couple hundred.
How many pieces in the set?
9-piece.
What do the pieces look like? What are the?
So you got gloves, your little scissor thingy, your little digging thingy.
When's
you
the
got
last
a
time you
rake.
did gardening set?
Clearly not anytime soon or recently. But surely $30, 9
then-
pieces.
Now that you're reading the items, gloves, the little squeeze bottle, like it's not like, shears and all that high value items.
This is like the Zoella.
The advent calendar.
It's almost that time of year to rewatch it.
Are there some stickers in the set as well, man?
Did you watch the Jackmate
Yeah,
commentary?
of course,
Yeah.
of course. That's
top-
a goated video. What are we saying? Gardening tool set or streaming device?
I would say the gardening set. $30 is surely at least more than $30.
I think the streaming set, but I don't know.
Sandy,
This has rattled me.
you make
I'm
your
going to
mind
say the
up.
gardening tool set. It's 9 pieces, dude. Oh, $31.91. So just more.
More expensive by $2.
the Fire
$2.
Stick.
All right. This is it. We're on 9. So if we get this right, we've completed this round. So we have the gardening tool set, and it's up against a Music Cozy sleep headphones and mask. Is that more than $32?
Sleep headphones and masks. You ever dabble in this, bro?
Yeah, this seems like,
the type to
your
dabble in.
I have the
experimental medicine.
I know. I don't know
from
about
the Far
headphones.
East.
Why would you wear headphones? That feels very
No,
uncomfortable.
I guess I assume it's
Noise cancelling.
noise cancelling. Yeah,
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, me
they might be
personally,
soft.
I dabble in blackout curtains and an eye mask. Sleep, like, having fully blacked out rooms when you go to sleep, very, very good for your health.
Is it?
This is what Huberman said in his video.
It actually is. That's actually what got him famous. Like his emphasis on sleep.
Oh, really?
But
And play on, Andrew.
it's a 2-in-1.
It is a 2-in-1.
But Music Cozy seems like a fucking like one of those cheap Amazon brands. You scroll to the bottom, it's like $10.
What are we saying?
I have no idea. I'll go to Migs. He's got everything
yeah,
right
Migs,
so far.
yeah.
Surely how can headphones be less than $32? You know what I mean?
All right.
And mask is a bit innovative as well.
We'll
That's what
say
I'm
the
saying.
headphones more. Oh,
What is it?
$28.99.
We fought the final hurdle.
Yeah, the final hurdle. That's all right. Nine's pretty good. Let's try one more category, I reckon. Second round, we're going to do higher or lower geography. And this is population of countries. So we're going to have to guess which one has a higher population. And the stats are updated from Wikipedia as of July 2024. Ro, I know you're familiar with June 2024, so you might have to do a bit of thinking here. We got first round Zambia versus Slovakia.
I have 0 benchmark. 0 point of like.
Well, okay, let's Zambia. What are we
Yeah.
thinking?
I'm thinking high population.
Do you know where's West Africa, East Africa, North
No.
Africa, Central Africa?
No idea what it even looks like on the map.
Okay.
Slovakia.
Eastern Europe.
Eastern
Name as many
Europe.
fun facts of these countries as you can.
Slovakia capital is Bratislava.
It's next to Croatia. Croatia has a population of 4 million. So at least we can kind of benchmark it somewhere around
I
there.
think Emmanuel Mayuka is from Zambia.
Oh, there you go.
He for 13 silver card with 90 pace. Mate.
I,
That's my fun fact.
I know in Africa, mate, they're popping out babies willy-nilly. That's why I'm leaning towards Zambia for that reason alone.
Slovakia seems like a low population.
100%.
All right, we're going to go Zambia. Zambia has 20 million. Slovakia, 5 million.
Yeah,
Well done.
peanuts.
We-
20 mil.
All right, so now we got Finland versus Zambia. We know Zambia's 20 million. I can't imagine
Finland does not have more than 20
Finland
million.
does not have more than 20
That's like,
million.
yeah, no way.
You know any Finnish people?
Yeah, Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah. How many F1 players can
Timu
I?
Pukki.
Pookie. All right, now we're saying Zambia,
has
surely.
20 mils and nothing to it.
Finland, 5.5 million. That's too easy.
This is a thinker, bro.
All right, so we got Finland
What is it, China
with
or something?
5.5 million versus India. So at least we got the next two correct.
How many Indians do you know?
How many does India have? Almost 2
Almost,
mil?
maybe even 2 billy.
Does it have the most or is it still China?
No, it's
number
India.
one.
India took over.
I think it's 2 billy plus.
2 billion plus. All right. Obviously, we're going to go India here. It's 1.45
As of July, of course.
as of July. I don't
October
think they've
could-
pumped out 500 million in 3 months, mate. So now we got India versus Puerto Rico.
Mm.
I'm not even going to entertain this.
Would Puerto Rico even have a million, you reckon?
Yeah,
surely,
yeah,
right? Yeah. All right. So we're going to go India,
Yeah.
obviously. Puerto Rico has 3.2 million. All right. Next one. Puerto Rico, 3.2 million versus Rwanda.
Nah, African countries again. I
You
think
reckon?
is
Just high population?
I think so.
You reckon all African countries, high population?
Surely more than 3 million.
3 million is nothing.
Three's a low bar.
3 million is nothing. We'll go Rwanda. Rwanda is correct. 13.6 million. Rwanda versus China now, right? How many does China have? 1.2 maybe.
Maybe,
1.1. We'll see. China. Well, they've given me the same number for China and India, so that
Okay.
simply can't be correct.
So it's like a Mr. Beast T-Series type situation where they just edging numbers of population.
We are currently on 6 and about to get 7. It's China versus Italy, bro.
I
How many
wonder.
would Italy have, you reckon?
I think they have a good amount.
50 milli?
50 million. All right,
I
let's
think
see.
35.
59.
Mm.
Dude, I didn't realize there was that many. These are just getting silly. So we got Italy now, 59 million versus your favorite country, bro, Nauru.
No, it's not my favorite country.
Nauru, I don't think barely hits a million.
No way. I
I
mean,
would say maybe 800,000, 700,000.
Chuck, yeah, obviously go Italy, but let's see Nauru. I'm actually curious about their population.
Nauru has,
Jeez.
I don't know how true that is.
Like 40,000?
11,000.
Yeah, it's a tiny island and half of them, like the Australian government has shipped off there.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
We've got Sen's favorite country coming up.
Yeah, so Nauru with 11,000 versus Sierra Leone.
The blood diamond capital of the world.
My favorite.
I mean,
it's
11,000.
it's definitely
There's
Sierra
literally
Leone.
more people in Chatswood.
There's more people in this room. All right, so Sierra Leone has 8 million.
Okay.
We're on 9, so this one for the win. This is actually going to be a tough one. Sierra Leone versus Guinea-Bissau.
Okay. Any fun facts about Guinea-Bissau?
I'm pretty sure Guinea-Bissau is the newest country in the world.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's split from another African country and became Guinea-Bissau.
Do you know what country that is potentially?
So, I don't know. Equatorial
Equatorial Guinea. I'm pretty sure those two split and they become Equatorial and Guinea-Bissau.
Okay.
Equatorial Guinea, a high population country.
No.
Pre-split.
So what's Sierra Leone?
8.2 million.
Yeah, I think that's bigger for sure.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, new country. Surely it's not high.
Guinea-Bissau dead set will have like 600,000 people.
Nah, they would have a couple million. But yeah, let's go Sierra Leone here for the win. Guinea-Bissau is 2 million.
Yeah,
Sierra
tiny.
Leone 8 million. There we go. Wowee.
Ladies, is your man still rubbing his head in the shower with just his hands? Well, that's no way to treat a scalp. Let Manscaped give him a little TLC with the new scalp buffer. Forget the razors and ball deodorant, it's time he steps up his head game. Let's face it, men need a little bit of help in the grooming department, so why not get him the only silicone toy he'll actually need in the shower? And it's safe to share. His scalp will thank you, and so will you. The Manscaped Scalp Buffer is a silicone grooming tool designed to exfoliate the scalp, stimulate blood flow, and enhance shampoo performance for a cleaner, healthier head of hair. These thick silicone bristles are 100% antibacterial, helping your scalp stay clean and refreshed by gently exfoliating away dry skin and product buildup. Look, we've talked about the Scalp Buffer so many different times. It's about time you hop on manscaped.com. Have yourself or the lucky man in your life join the 11 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped for their grooming needs and get the Scalp Buffer today. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code TCB at manscaped.com. That once again is 20% off and free shipping with the code TCB at manscaped.com.
Alrighty, our final segment today is niche habits or niche-maya for the hectics out there. Anyway, we asked the listeners to give us your unique or, your odd behaviors that you might have on a day-to-day basis. And I guess we'll start with some of our own maybe. Migs, what have you got?
I'll start with mine. So my niche habit is when I play PS5, when I'm on my controller, I don't, the standard grip right is the 2 index fingers on the triggers and the thumbs on like the
joysticks,
right? Is that how you guys use it?
Yeah.
I use the claw grip, right? So I'll show you a photo. This is not the niche part of it. So where like I'm showing a photo to the boys, where one of the index fingers is on like the buttons.
Ah.
So like it's my middle finger and my ring finger on the triggers.
So
my index on the buttons
on a triangle.
and my thumbs on
Dude,
the...
that is not comfortable.
So that's how I use my right hand. My right hand does that. So that's, I think some people do that. But like I do it also when I type on my phone. So I don't type on my phone like with my thumbs. I type on my phone like with my index finger here. Because my hand is so used to this claw grip.
That's weird.
Kush,
man.
I'll send you a photo, chuck it on screen. That's the controller one. And then I do the same when I'm typing on my phone. So
you're using 3 fingers to type?
they said, I'll message you right now. This is how I might type.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that.
So you're still using 2, but you're using your...
one thumb, left thumb, and then right index.
Okay, that
is how
makes
I
it
type.
better. I thought you were doing
I
a
thought you
3-step.
Yeah, but actually, no, that's still weird. That's not comfortable. That does not feel
So
comfortable
I'm not
at
a
all.
traditional 2-thumb typer.
What's the Oh, it's not bad.
Nah, but it's not natural. It doesn't seem natural.
Well, I can do the thumbs, but my default, like if I'm not thinking, subconscious is the thumb at the bottom, middle finger on the side, and the index typing away.
So what's the benefit of using this claw grip on the controller?
So that's how I'm able to because some people buy controllers with paddles on the back to use the buttons, right?
Yeah.
But I'm able to use the buttons and the joystick and the trigger in one go.
Simultaneously.
It's too many sweats, man.
So that's how I like jump shot and shit on like Fortnite and stuff.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So in like shooter games, it's really helpful.
Okay.
Fuck, that is niche.
It's niche, but if anyone else does that, please let me know. Because I think I'm one of one here.
At least you're not typing with both index fingers. That would be outrageous. You just hold it.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. I have to double check, but I don't think I do.
Nah, you can't. Because how do you even hold the phone then?
Yeah, it's a bit unsteady.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be weird. I got a couple.
Couple.
Yeah.
There you go.
So my microwave at home, one rotation. So I like to put my food or whatever I'm warming up right on the edge, and I like to put it at the front, like right at the front of the microwave.
That's
so
the
it's
most
easy.
efficient way to do it as well. The
And
heat
so-
disperses the best when it's on the
And
edge.
I know it takes 12 seconds to do one rotation.
All right.
So if ever I'm warming anything up, I always do it in increments of 12 seconds. So 24, 36, 48, a minute, 1 minute 12, 1 minute 24.
You would hate my microwave.
Why?
Because my microwave doesn't even have the options to do that. It has 30 seconds and it just goes up by 30 seconds if you want it to be like.
Oh, you
4
can't type in
minutes.
your own.
Nah.
But does your thing have number?
Yeah, there has to be a
Nah.
number pad.
There's no number pad.
Oh, no, that would annoy me.
Yeah. So
But this is a rotation 30 seconds, and then that would benefit Sen.
that's
you
true.
know?
I'm not sure what the
Yeah,
rotation.
if the rotation's on 30 seconds, then that's fair play.
RPMs in my microwave I'm not familiar with.
So is it? So what's the reason, Senny? So you don't have to reach in to get your food at an odd location.
Yeah, basically. I want it to
It's
come.
always,
I want
it's always at 6 o'clock.
when it goes ding, I want to open it and it's right there, sitting right in front of me.
You
So-
don't want radiation on your hand or anything? Is there any?
I don't understand this because,
That's why it's a weird habit.
No,
There's
but-
no rhyme or reason to this.
sorry, when you put a plate in the microwave, if you put it too far to the front, it'll hit the thing.
Yeah. As in, like, I still position it so that it won't hit anything. But like, I'm thinking, like, if
So you're saving like literally inches.
Yeah.
Inches of grab space.
I want it to be right there.
Okay.
Instead of grabbing, 2 centimeters more, you're doing the mental maths of multiples of 12. You'd rather do that.
Yeah.
That's interesting actually. So what's the optimal, like, you have any optimal time for your microwave?
Well, it depends on what I'm heating up, right? But if it's something like quick and easy, 24, 36 seconds are my go-tos.
What?
Yeah.
Listen, sorry, what's the 20? I've never once.
That's not a meal, right? That's just like
Nah, like a little, if I had like a coffee that I made earlier and I just want to reheat it quickly,
Oh, okay.
24 seconds.
Right.
Does the
a
job.
meal is what?
A meal would be a minute or minute 12.
That's still a good microwave.
Yeah, dude, I'm hitting 2 minutes 30.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, how
Oh,
many,
your microwave's a bit weak then.
how many wattage is your...
I couldn't tell you
It
any
has
of
to be
it.
at least 1,000, bro. That's
Yeah, 2 minutes,
standard.
2 minutes 30 is the
2
my standard
minutes.
microwave.
1
meal.
minute 30.
Yeah,
Does the job
but
of
that's,
most
I reckon
things.
that's the best. 2 minutes is only the, if I'm making noodles, like your 2 minute noodles, I put it in for literally 2
Hang
minutes.
Sorry,
Hang on.
you microwave your noodles?
You're microwaving noodles.
Yeah.
No, that's. I'm
this not
sorry,
crazy?
that's outrageous.
Is that actually outrageous?
Yes.
Why?
Wait, so is it the ones in
You should
the
have led
in
with
the,
this one.
is the ones in the cup or the like?
It doesn't matter. It
No,
doesn't
no, no,
matter.
no, no. They both are weird, but I just want to understand the psyche of a potential psychopath. So what noodles would like meagering in the
Meagering,
packet?
yeah.
So what's your
I
order of
boil the
operations?
noodles. As I boil water, I put boiling water in it, and I just put it in the microwave just to heat it up a bit, speeding up the process.
Hang on. So you're boiling the water anyways.
Yes, I know, but I think it makes it quicker, doesn't it?
No, once the water's boiled, it's the same.
No, but
No,
it
you
cooks
can-
it quicker.
Boiling the water is the time.
Yeah, so you boil it, you put it in. How long do you leave it for?
2
no, but
minutes.
it's on the stove.
Oh no, I don't use the stove at all.
Depending on how blazy I'm feeling, I use the stove or I just put it in and put a plate on top of the
And
bowl.
then how long do you put the plate on top for?
2 minutes as advertised.
Really?
I don't
Nah,
know.
dude.
Like,
Because then it's still chewy.
Yeah,
I like it nice
al
and
dente.
soft.
Al dente.
I don't want it al dente. I don't want my Asian noodles al dente.
it's good. It's good. I'll
No,
say.
it's
You need a bit
not.
of bite back, man.
No, you
always.
don't. You want it
Yes.
soft. So because I want it soft, I just speed up the process and
Sorry,
just chuck it in.
Is it mushy? Like,
No, it's still noodles,
Okay.
mate. But it's just not soft. It's not like chewy or anything like that.
I would have accepted it if you didn't boil the water beforehand, because I
No,
understand how you got to get
not
the
a
water hot.
psycho.
No, but it's like you're already doing the effort of boiling. Why extra step put in the
I like it
microwave?
nice and cooked.
Oh, yeah.
where did you learn this behavior from? Because it's not
No,
on the
it's just
me.
packet. Oh, you just innovation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't back at
Honestly, it's probably me when I was
instructions.
trying to figure out my microwave RPMs
Yeah, okay.
that I stumbled across this as well.
That was my question. How did you figure out the RPMs of the microwave?
Oh,
12
it was just
seconds.
trial and error, mate. Probably one school holiday, didn't have much to do.
Just sat there.
So did it bother you at any point the food wasn't arriving back at the front?
Yes, it did.
Seriously?
It honestly did.
Okay, all right.
Fair enough.
You said you had a couple. Any more?
Yeah, the other one is whenever I drive and I leave my house and then like I close my garage door, I'm scared that I always forget. So what I do is I wave at my garage door to make sure it's closed. and then like later on, like if I'm on the bus or the metro,
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, did I close the garage door? And I'm like, no, I waved at it. I remember.
As ridiculous as that sounds, it's a good system.
that's
I've like
fine.
Pavloved myself to now like associate waving at my garage door to know it's
I
closed. now.
might wave to my car door because I feel like that sometimes when I'm go to work or something. I'm like, did I lock my car?
I'm not worried about my car because my car auto locks after like 2 or 3 minutes.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it is. Must be nice. But yeah, garage door, and the other one is the
The front door potentially?
the iron. So if I iron something, I want to make sure that I disconnect it.
So you're a waiver.
Give it away.
Give it away.
Dude, this might be a system I might pick up, man.
It's not bad, actually.
Pretty good.
I don't know. It's
So you
You look, like
can't.
an idiot. You look like an idiot,
Yeah.
but you're at home. If I do it in a car
it's
park,
mild mental illness, I would say, that I've weaponized.
you go to a car park, some bloke just waving. But that might be me soon, dude. Seriously.
I know, isn't that a fear you guys have that you haven't closed something or you've left the iron on or?
But for me, it's like, let's drive back. Because my worry is probably like 10 seconds after I leave the house. That's when I'm like, did I do it? I'll just do a little loop, double check that it's closed and go on my merry way.
I don't have a garage. As in the garage that is used for a table
Is it
tennis.
still broken?
No.
Is it fixed now after you drove into it?
I didn't. It's not fixed.
Seriously?
But the thing is, yeah, it's not fixed. There's a slight dent, but it works, so it's okay.
Okay.
The quote was pretty ridiculous. So I decided I'm not going to shell out thousands of dollars to fix the garage door. No dramas. The driving one that I have is, I mean, you perked my memory, but on the highway, if I'm driving, I'll chuck my cruise control on at like 110, and then I'll sit cross-legged and I'll just drive. And off we go. It's a very comfortable way to go about your day. I will say that much.
That is so dangerous.
Yeah, see, that's very unsafe.
Nah, it's
so
all right.
unsafe.
There's
dude.
no one on the highway, mate. And if I see a car approaching, yeah, then one foot will come down.
So someone aggressively overtakes you and you need to get the brakes on.
Yeah. What if you like emergency had to like,
You're not worried your legs are intertwined and tangled?
They can easily, it's like a half a second thing, come down, bang, hit the brake.
are you a big cruise control user?
I'm a low cruise control user. I don't use it
really?
often.
Not even when you're going long drives?
I do, but like, I don't know. I just forget sometimes that I can use it. And often I don't really drive on highways where there's not too many cars. I don't know. When I'm on highways, probably like holidays or weekends and stuff. So there's all these cars. So I can't get much frequent use out of it.
Nah, I'm a serial cruise control. I got one last one. When I'm on a bus, this only ever happens on a bus and I'm standing. And like obviously everyone else is sitting, so you can look down and see what people are doing on their phones. And often like if people are like on scrolling on Instagram, whatever, like I don't really bother that much. But if someone's watching something, sometimes I might like go find what they're watching and then I might go like watch a bit with them. Because obviously you can't hear what they're listening to. So the most recent one the other day, someone was watching Piers Morgan live on YouTube.
Fair enough.
And so I went and found the same episode and they were talking about obviously the US election. And I was just sitting there. They were watching it. I was watching. It was like watch along with a friend.
Have they ever caught you?
No, of course not, because I'm standing, so they
Do
can't
you
see
chat
me.
to them about what just
No, of course
transpired?
not. No. But it's
Any weird
we're
ones?
bonded.
Any weird ones you've gotten? Like a James Jarney type video?
No, but then those ones are hard to find. Like this one I knew because it was obviously Piers Morgan, so that's a quick one I could find.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of it. Like people are, dude. There's like a Chinese TikTok. I don't know what it's called, but I see a lot of people on that one. And they're watching mad videos on that, and obviously I can't watch it because I need to download Chinese TikTok then. But yeah, that's another.
I've got one more. It's perked
here
my
we go.
memory. It's a gym one, but I feel like gym ones are more universal than they are. So if I'm like like right before a set or something, and I'm on my phone, and like if I'm wearing shorts that don't have a pocket and there's nowhere to put my phone, I will like kind of drop my phone, but like control it with my foot. As if I'm like plucking it out of the sky, like Zinedine Zidane.
Fucking
type shit.
Berbatov over here.
Yeah. Like I just do that because I'm like, bro, I can't be bothered putting it down.
Oh, I do that as
that?
well. Yeah, I do that as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
But my case, I'm not worried at all because my case is so bulky. So I'm not even worried if I don't control it. But yeah, it feels nice first
It does,
touch.
man. He's softly landed.
Yeah.
It's not where you need to like stand or anything, mate. It's class.
I thought you were gonna say you shove it into like your gooch.
I do that as
into
well.
your perineum. I do that like if I'm on the train and like people will see me like fucking digging down here, thinking I'm doing some sort of weird
Yeah, if
shit.
you're sitting on the machine, they'll fucking shove it in.
Yeah. That's it.
Let's hear the listeners' ones, Ro.
All right. I think these people want to remain anonymous, so I won't shout out their names.
Let's not shout them out.
Someone says, I wipe my dog's pee-pee after he goes potty. I mean,
Dog owners, have you ever touched your dog's pee-pee?
I'm sure I've touched it, but I don't wipe the rocket. You know what I mean? The red rocket.
I personally haven't, but I know my parents do time to time.
Oh, really?
But like it's situated, it's because I think my dog sleeps in my parents' bed.
Mm.
So if he pees or like takes a shit right before bedtime or something, they'll give it a little wipe.
That makes sense.
Just like the paws as well, man. You got to keep it clean.
With like, see what?
Like wet wipes.
Wet wipes?
Yeah. Baby wipes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a bit weird.
This person
No, but how you
stroking.
gotta,
Or just your hands. You
no,
just
it
give
gets
it a little.
cleaned.
Yeah, I
As
know
if
it
you're
gets
washing,
cleaned.
if you're washing your dog, you got to clean the pee-pee anyways. So what's the difference?
That's once in a while. This lady's doing it every single
time's a bit
time.
much.
She's stroking the dog's willy, dude. I don't know about that.
Imagine doing it and it just gets.
Nah, it's enough of that. Next one.
Next one is this bloke goes sock, shoe rather than socks and then shoes.
Nah, that's pretty weird. So that means you, after you put the first shoe on, you've now fully dressed one leg and the other one is bare naked.
One half of your body is dressed, the other is waiting.
That's crazy. I think I'm rarely putting on shoes and socks at the same time. Then I'll put the socks on, maybe we'll walk around the house a bit, then the shoes come on.
I actually remembered the original one that I had for this that made me come up with this segment.
Here we go.
I drive barefooted.
Yeah, same.
You do that?
I know you do it as well.
I love it.
It divides people.
I can't do it.
Really?
Because I'm so used to having the weight of a shoe that I can't drive barefoot. I can't.
I personally drive barefoot because I feel like my foot against the accelerator and the brake, I have like way more control.
Yeah.
And like there's not as much resistance.
I feel one with the car.
I feel the opposite. If I don't have a shoe on, I don't feel in control.
I don't know. It's different.
I need the weight of the shoe to help me out.
But if you're wearing like slides or slippers or anything,
surely not. Yeah, like thongs or slides or something.
are you driving with those? Or with
I rarely wear thongs. So it's like,
yeah,
Well, like,
okay.
what about if you had like Birks or whatever?
I'd wear them.
And do
Really?
it?
Nah, it's
Yeah, I
uncomfortable.
can't do it.
All right, next one.
Someone writes in, she writes notes about every OzTag team she's played every week for the last 5 years in Google Sheets.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and so I asked.
Fucking, you got Wayne Bennett or something.
Yeah.
Just a dossier.
I was asking her, I asked her for a screenshot. You want to hear one of the notes that she's
Please,
written?
let's see what Pep Guardiola said.
So she says, okay, there's a couple of long ones. I'll read you a short one. Very good team. They have very good kicks. Everyone can play well. Girls are good. That was a nice, short, sharp summary.
Sounds like it should be a mental note.
Then we have, this team has really good hands. Athletics, their girls are solid. A well-rounded team with no obvious weak links.
Oh, wow.
Very willing to pass the ball around. I think something we can work on is moving up as a line in defense and having a bit more urgency.
Oh, so she glazes the other team sometimes.
In particular, the defenders who are on the link/wings. It's pretty bad when we're defending, as the people who are near the ball move up and everyone else stays back. This creates large gaps in the defensive line, which this team takes advantage of very well. They move beautifully with their speed and their hands. On attack, we can improve by blah. And you get the point.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Oh my God.
So these are like, these are
Scouting reports, essentially.
That's a lot of fucking effort, dude. Jeez.
Did she say why she does this?
I think she just likes OzTag. So
Do you reckon it's for her or for the team?
Is it meant to? Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what I was trying
like,
to get at.
next time they play the team A, are they reading back the notes, writing the scouting report?
I think they're
working on
getting it. Yeah, 100%. I asked her to join our OzTag team.
Yeah, well, this kind of analytical knowledge.
Yeah.
we
Like
need
as
that.
a player or as an analyst?
Yeah, as a coach.
as a player. But she said she plays on the same day as we do, so no bingo. But
That's a lot. Because like when I was manager at like outdoor team, I tried to like keep a note of like everyone's goals and assists, for example. That got tiresome.
yeah.
Some I don't even remember what happened like 40 minutes ago.
I think, but you did that like with the tactics that we're doing for six-a-side. Like you draw diagrams and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's just, I can do that any day. I don't have to like think about the exact opposition. I don't have to think about any of that.
I really like this, to be honest, because I just forget about every team we've played. Like you guys have good memories. You remember like, oh, we played this team in outdoor. Okay, they have this striker who's good, so maybe watch out. I've got no idea.
I think with our outdoor, it was a bit easier because like this comp, like people have been playing the same teams over a couple of years. And when you like your brother's team, just get your brother. Get both your brothers. Like, but I don't know. But OzTag, this seems crazy. I can guarantee no one else is definitely doing this.
And it's detailed.
Yeah, it's
even
proper detailed.
like our sport, we're just like, oh, they've got number 10 who is
exactly.
good or is a big guy that wins a lot of headers. Like,
Correct.
You just remember those things.
We just
mental
remember one or
notes.
two players, but this is insane. Yeah.
It's like if I'm like, oh, Carl Seal play 4-3-3 with one holding DM and they like to play out the back with like going to 3 shape. Like, bro, it's a bit much.
Like I imagine probably like at Prem levels, they probably do this, but at social, like
And it's a
Div 5 or whatever.
And I don't know, how can you play and then have all these mental notes? It's a bit much, man. Like if I'm managing or something, I'm a coach, then I can like have these conscious thoughts of I need to figure out what they're doing. But as you're playing, surely you focus on catching, throwing, running, etc.
Oh, I like it. I would like someone on my team to do this. I personally do not
Hopefully
have
she
the
works
discipline.
pro bono for your team as an analyst.
We'll see. Someone writes in, when I go to the work bathroom and the toilet paper is hanging under, I switch it so it goes over.
This is the kind of shit I wanted people to write in with. That's just pure neurotic behavior.
For
Man,
no
the thing
reason.
about the office bathroom, it's not like at home where it's just on a stick. You
Yeah.
have to like dismantle the fucking thing, man.
I don't even have those. I have ones that are like just,
Single.
yeah, you just pull it.
Oh no, yuck.
That's
the
That's
roll,
co-working space.
Yeah, actually, are
behavior,
you
right?
over or under?
Under.
Toilet. No,
I'm
I'm an
under.
over.
You know, this was all done by the big toilet paper.
What's
Why?
To
that?
get you to use more toilet paper.
What do you mean? How?
Because what's the correct way? Over?
I
No
don't know.
idea.
I think over is the correct way. You use more toilet paper in the end, technically.
I do it by sheets, bro. I'm not vibing this out. I'm
People like you who are
meticulous.
counting your little sheets.
Oh
mate,
yeah,
because
yeah. I count my sheets.
People that are
course I do.
vibing, I think over generally pulls more out.
Per
Right.
wipe,
So over time, it takes more.
per wipe, how many squares are you using?
I think I'm using 4 to 6
Per
in that
wipe.
range because I fold it. There's a fold.
Yeah.
So it becomes really like 2 to 3.
I'm a 3 every single time. You got to use 3.
And then you
Fold it and then you just keep going.
Why does 3 not seem like a lot?
It's not. It feels very small.
Yeah, but if it's
Think-
2 or
you ever
3
think of your
ply, not during that process, but other times.
It never breaks through and get a little tickle.
How many wipes you reckon are you averaging?
Depends on the day, what I've eaten the last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think 3 is an
variable.
average, surely.
3
Well,
wipes?
average more. But I
Nah.
think minimum 3 maybe.
Actually, you know, I do have one. I do have one off the back of this. If I take a dump, I always take a shower afterwards.
My man.
Regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sometimes on bad days, mate, I'm averaging 5 to 6 showers a day.
That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Surely you back the wiping process.
I do, but I love the shower part.
Yeah.
I love it. It feels
Feel clean,
you feel
man.
very clean.
I feel clean after a wipe.
All right, someone writes in, I collect all my movie ticket stubs, been collecting since 2011 Greater Union days.
Now
Why?
in a digital era, this person's hobby coming to an end.
No, but you still get the, like you buy it
true.
online and then you go, they still print out the actual physical ticket.
Yeah.
Mm,
Why?
But why?
Why
Yeah.
is my question.
just for the memes. Last one, we'll end on this one. When I pick my nose boogers, I try to get as much as possible and then roll them up to get a mini stress ball. I mean, this is beyond the pale.
I'll be honest, I think I've done this before.
Yeah, when you were probably like 6.
As a youth, as a young whippersnapper.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyone eat their own boogers?
Yeah,
I'm
of
sure I
course,
did as a
back in the
child.
I don't
day.
think I have.
Nah, it's
Never.
all right. I think everyone
Nah.
did, bro.
Come on, man. We're all being open and honest here, Migs.
Any other good ones?
Actually,
bro?
what last one? I posted
Okay.
this on the story. But every time I bite my nails, I place them in an extras gum container and then dispose of when full of nails.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this. Is this real?
So I am a serial, like I bite my nails. Probably a bad habit. But I've never thought of collecting them. But maybe it's more hygienic because I just disposed of them. You know what I mean?
Like in the bin?
No, not necessarily.
So you're
So
at your
you're-
desk,
Yeah.
you're biting your nail, you get a nail off your finger.
Oh, if I'm at
Just
home,
spitting it on the floor or something.
if I'm at home, it goes in the
Mandarin
bin.
seeds just at people.
If I'm at home, it usually goes in the bin. But if I'm out and about, mate, the bus seats are getting nails on them.
You're just licking it.
The
That's
floor. Yeah,
disgusting,
no, it's
bro.
a spit. It's like a one of these ones. But I've never thought of having an extras gum container.
Just for nail
Just
clipping.
Does that
nail
mean you have to
disposal.
carry around with you? Like
Yeah.
to your point, if I'm just like out and about biting my nails, hang on, let me just
Yeah,
get my
phone, wallet, keys, extra gum.
Imagine that conversation. Someone sees you whip it out and, oh, can I have a piece of gum?
Mm,
Sorry, mate. It's actually not gum.
don't think you want this piece of gum.
How gnarly would that smell as well, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently, on Big Brother a few years ago, I don't remember this, but there was a guy who did something similar who had a jar of his toenails.
What do you mean, just sitting there
Yeah, he just carried around a jar of his toenails everywhere he went.
for good luck or something? I don't know. That's bizarre.
That is fucked. Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Thank you for everyone who wrote in last week as well with their TCB tries. We got a couple of good suggestions, so keep them coming in. Keep the Stay Dangerouses as well. Would love to see them as well. And you can catch our full episodes on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's all good stuff, and we'll catch you next week.